Do you get crazy fares though late at night?
One girl, and she was like, "What you doing after you drop me off?" I was like, "Dropping some more." Take one person to say the wrong thing about you. I had to pull my phone out. Yeah. You said you want this, right? Well, you're going to get it. But they all dick down here, though. See a girl like, "Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, damn. Is that all yours?" Now, I wonder if the chicken from Popeyes in Louisiana tastes different than any other Popeyes.
I can't remember the last time I had Popeyes in Louisiana, but I know the Popeyes here taste good.
These biscuits. Hey, God, I love you.
The best time going to New Orleans. There's one time to go, not Mardi Gras. It's Jazz Fest. They give you trash bags and you fill them with ice and beer, and that's how you don't go get a beer from the stand. You go get a bag of beer.
I am not drunk.
Yes, you are. Can you tell the time?
Yes. I am not drunk.
It's better to have two credit cards with balances and one with a zero balance. Don't try to knock all three off at the same time. And the one that you need to attack needs to have the highest interest rate. I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Fred, how you doing, my guy?
How are you?
I'm incredible, man.
Good, man. That's good to hear.
How about yourself?
Incredible.
Hey, man, yeah.
I just got out of a 3-day business conference.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking incredible.
Free.
I mean, I'll throw an F in incredible. You know what I mean?
I already know.
I mean, I've been in this company for 24 years, so I've done 24 of these things.
I was about to say, yeah, so yeah.
It's like,
I'm ready to get over with.
man, it's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
You've never seen that movie? It's the same thing.
Over and over again.
Like, it's wild. But, I mean, I understand it. It's just kickoff meetings. You know, it's like companies starting their year.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody feels like you have to have this big meeting. And in reality, it's just like a money wasting.
This is true. Trying to get everybody on the same track, on the same.
Yeah. It's just right.
That was wild. That was one of the real. I was like, all right, fuck it. This might be my last one right here, man.
Well, I hear you. You deserve it.
I appreciate you, my guy.
That's a hard night's work.
Right here. Man. I'd rather get up early and knock it out the way.
No, I get it.
Because once that traffic get to trafficking.
Yeah. I'm with you. I would do similar, I think.
Yeah, man.
Do you get crazy fares though late at night? Like, do you ever get any weird, or is it mostly just airports and stuff like that?
Yeah, I haven't gotten to. So I'm from Baltimore. I moved out here in July.
Yeah.
I haven't had nothing too crazy. Of course, you'll get like drunk people every now and then that's still like out at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Like, bro, go to sleep. But nothing too crazy. That's why I don't do. I used to do like. But back when I was home, when I was driving, I would do like the weekend nights, and I was just like, nah, it ain't even worth it, man, because you already like holding your breath, holding people on the door in your car, and the girls flirting with you, but they extra drunk. I'm like, you ain't about to give me no charge, no, none of that. No. I picked up this one girl, and she was like, yeah, so what you doing after? What you doing after you drop me off? I was like, dropping some more. She's like, I was just, I wanted us to just, sit and talk. And I was like, nah, I'm good on that. So when I had like, she's so drunk, I had to like help her out the car.
Yeah.
Helped out the car. Then she tried to swing and put a butt on me. I was like,
good on you, man.
Pushed the ring out the car. I was like, skirt. I was like, nah.
You got the karma now.
Oh, man, listen, man.
You gotta have that.
Listen, you have to.
You can't mess with that.
Man, it take one person to say the wrong thing about you.
Nope.
Everything. Nope.
You gotta keep the juju.
See, I'd be like this. I'd pull my phone out. What you say? You said that you want to? Huh? Yeah. I'm getting everything. Yeah. You said you want this, right? Well, you're going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Put that thing right. Dude. There you go.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you're lying. We had you.
Yeah.
Drunk as a skunk, but we had you. Yeah. And then they'll still try to get you with that though. Well, you knew she was.
Oh yeah.
Not impaired.
You gotta be so careful.
Man, I ain't messing with it, man. I'm gonna hit my girl and my daughter, man. I'm
Good for you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm actually about to propose next week, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
There you go. There you
Do
go.
right. Doing right out here. Somebody's like, man, because I know the women out here crazy, right? As far as like, not crazy as far as like mental, but like how they look, they nice.
No, I get it.
Somebody-
Crazy works.
Great, you know what I'm saying? Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy words. My
Yeah.
girl crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've lived here for 35 years. Crazy.
Oh, so you
crazy
know,
works.
you great. Listen, man,
Girls in the South, man,
they are
I mean,
nice.
they're grits.
Yeah.
Girls raised in the South, but they're dangerous.
Yeah. Especially now.
Yeah.
Nowadays, where you got the social media, everybody trying to live this certain standard life, and somebody told me I fit up a couple people. It's like, yo, down here, guys will kill you over a girl. It's like, and I don't want no drama. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like we already done the life. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. We're on the other side of that.
You know what I'm saying?
We're too old for that.
But they all dick down here though. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't with my lady,
I mean, dude, it is.
they out here.
Birds are everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? They out here.
They're everywhere.
I've been out here a couple times, so I'm like, yeah, I know before, you know.
Especially on campuses, man. Like, if we go up to Athens or.
Oh, you talking about George? Yeah, man. All right.
You go up to Georgia on a game day.
Oh, it go crazy.
Oh my God.
Somebody telling me it's like, yo, when you drive, I didn't go, but it's like you need to go like when they have like home days, cause they was like the money crazy.
Yeah.
When you go out there, so hopefully I ain't still driving this time next year, but if when they in school, I might, see what that's in for. But yeah, I believe it, man. See a girl be like, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, damn. Is that all yours?
Straight out on brunch.
Man, listen, man.
You might as well. That's what girls want these days. They don't want guys playing games.
Yeah. Just be real.
Just get to it. Yay or nay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yay or nay, lady.
And if you ain't with it, that's cool.
Move it on.
And you'd be surprised if she would be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
The guys don't know that the percentages are better than they think.
Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, even if she might not even go into it with thinking that that's what she about.
Right.
But then she'll just respect the honesty from you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, man, I am attracted to you. I wasn't expecting it to be like, but I cannot the hustle. Listen, man, I ain't here for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're in Baltimore. Did you live?
Man, West Baltimore, man.
I used to go to Ellicott City a lot.
Yeah, man. So you know about the crab cakes. You know about the Baltimore crab cakes, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I do music and trying to get into this acting. Yeah. And then my girl, she does business consulting and social media strategists for different entrepreneurs and companies and stuff like that. So I'm like, man,
I was in a band for a little bit of time myself.
Yeah, man.
I love music.
What you play?
Arts. I was a singer in our band.
Ooh, let's go. Lead singer.
I sang and my brother played the drums.
Yeah.
And we were a garage band. We only got paid to gig a few times.
Okay.
So we never really
blew up.
Yeah. But I mean, that we had the best time.
Yeah.
Got creative. I wrote a lot. So
okay.
I liked writing. So we covered a lot of songs, but we also wrote. We probably did 50-50.
Yeah, okay.
50 covers, 50 originals. So
I feel like you got to do both, right?
I mean, that's what I always told the dudes in our band when we'd play out. I'd say, guys, if we play our own, they won't know when we mess up.
Exactly. But it's like if you could cover, and if you're great or if you're good, you already got that intrigue. Oh, all right, I know the song. I'm familiar with the song, and they sound amazing. Then you hit it with the original. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's it, man.
And you could back do an original and then a cover. The original and a cover.
You know what I'm saying?
If doesn't like the original, then the cover's coming.
And the cover's coming.
Yeah.
You know I got you covered.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Mix it up like some Popeye's chicken.
Yeah, now you're speaking my language.
You know what I'm saying? What you want?
I'm from Louisiana.
Oh, for real? Oh,
that's gold.
Definitely. Man, now I wonder if the chicken from Popeyes in Louisiana tastes different than any other Popeyes.
I don't know.
Or is it the
I
same?
don't know. I can't remember the last time I had Popeyes in Louisiana.
Okay.
But I know the Popeyes here taste good.
What I can tell you is I don't taste the difference. It still tastes finger looking good.
I like Popeyes for the sides. I like some red beans,
Man,
stuff like that.
let me get the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
With the extra gravy.
Yeah.
Now, it's all on the commercials. Then they got like sweet and sour and barbecue.
We may dine in.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, which ones you want? We gonna try all the flavors?
Taking the girls out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody get a different flavor so we can try all the flavors. Hey, that's how you're supposed to do it.
My littlest, I've got a 14-year-old, and she doesn't eat anything, but she eats the chicken wings and like her
Oh yeah,
taste of food is.
Man, mess with you. You got me missing my exit.
She likes all the expensive stuff.
I'm like, what happened that fast?
You're just thinking chicken. Chicken on the brain.
Oh
Man, I tell you what, it is good. I can't remember the last time I went to Popeyes. I used to live in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And aliens there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of, of course, there's a lot of French people there. A lot of Cajuns. There's a lot of people that came down from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So like you get
a little bit of everything.
It's not just like Southern cuisine. It's all kinds of stuff.
Kinds of food, all togetherness.
Yeah. It's like it's fusion. I mean, really. I mean, they talk about fusion food today. The OG with fusion was New Orleans.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay.
As it relates to food and cuisine, because you had so many people from so many different places. I mean, I guess New York City too.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where I think that creates for good food.
Yeah, you got me excited.
My favorite restaurant in New Orleans is called something Manali. It's
I'm gonna say Google.
Hannah. It's a weird name. It's in Uptown, New Orleans, near Tulane.
Okay.
You can take the trolley from like the French Quarter, from Bourbon Street, that area, uptown.
Okay.
Go to Pascal's Manale. You got to get the barbecue shrimp.
Ooh.
They got a barbecue shrimp dish that is just to die.
Yeah. Don't tease me with a good time. Don't tease me with a good time. Pascal Manali.
And by the way, the best time, if you ever just thinking about going to New Orleans,
okay,
there's one time to go, and it's not Mardi Gras.
Okay.
It's Jazz Fest.
I didn't hear that before.
To go to Jazz.
When is Jazz Fest normally?
Jazz Fest is
like what month?
Hey Siri, when is Jazz Fest? Last week of April.
Last week of April?
So, Jazz Fest is done at the fairgrounds outside of the city. So, it's like about a 15-20 minute cab ride to the city.
Okay.
You go to the fairgrounds where they have like horse tracks and all this huge open spaces. And they have 3 or 4 stages of just some of the best musicians that you've ever seen. Like, okay. I crossed off some bucket list musicians at Jazz Fest one year. I saw Eric Clapton there. The Rolling Stones are playing this year. So they get huge bands that come through there. And then, of course, you've got all the New Orleans musicians, like Trombone Shorty, Neville Brothers, Galactic, just all the local stuff. And then all the other bands that come in from out of town. And the best thing about Jazz Fest really is the food.
Okay.
They have just
to die
lines of like food truck stations on the fairgrounds. And it's real inexpensive soul food, Creole food. I mean, just all the best food.
Man.
And They sell beer. Like you go in, they give you trash bags and you fill them with ice and beer. And that's how you don't go get a beer from the stand. You go get a bag of beer.
Oh, my drink.
Yeah, seriously, that's how you do it.
Oh man, that's crazy. That sounds like a great idea.
Jazz Fest. It's a good time.
Cause I was talking to my girl, right, and like she's not and if she is a big music person, she doesn't really talk about it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out like
she would love Jazz Fest because Jazz Fest has so much that more than just music.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when I was trying to ask her like what her favorite song is, right? I know like Alicia Keys is like her favorite like artist. But anyway, I say all that to say, she was like, I like jazz. And I was like, what? Since when? I've never known you to talk about or play jazz. So now you talking to Jazz Fest. I'll just pick up, hey baby, where you going? Start hearing all the jazz. It's for you, girl.
So I'm looking at the lineup. Right
Okay.
here. Let's see. Queen Latifah's there.
Okay, Queen. UNITY. UNITY, that's the
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay.
Neil Young. I told you.
Okay.
Beach Boys.
Okay.
Fabulous. Fantasia's there.
Noise is back in town. You said Fantasia?
Yeah.
That's my girl right there, boy.
And a bunch of Devil Brothers. Cyril's there. Jeffrey Osborne's there.
You got? Well, since you're looking at it, you got the dates?
Yeah. This is
what's the date?
April 25th through May 5th.
Okay.
So it's a couple weeks. George Porter's there. I'm looking for jazz.
Oh no, you good.
Just looking for kind of jazzy stuff. Robert Cray's there.
Okay.
Dirty Dozen Brass Band's there.
Okay. Now, when you guys had your band, what kind of music did you guys play?
Basically, Southern rock.
Okay.
But I mean, we did a little bit of everything. I mean, we would do anything, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I mean, shit, we covered a Burl Ives song, and Burl Ives are a Christmas song. So I mean, we didn't care.
Yeah.
We would take lyrics and change the music. Like I took a children's song that Burl Ives wrote.
Yeah.
And we put a hard rock thing to it.
Right.
So we would mess with things.
As you should.
But mostly jam stuff. Like, I mean, Allman Brothers, Grateful Dead, Widespread Panic. That's a bunch of Southern jams. I mean, but we listen. I mean, I listen to everything.
Yeah. You gotta expand the mind.
I listen to everything.
Gotta expand the mind. So, like right now, if you could recommend me anything to listen to, because as an artist, I'm always looking to like,
let me think about
and you don't even have to give it to me now. You give it to me by the time you get out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to talk about kind of like jazz fusion at New Orleans,
Okay.
there's one band only.
Okay.
And they're called Galactic.
Oh, okay. Galactic.
I just mentioned that band.
Yeah.
And, so, I mean, just check those dudes out. That's GALACTIC.
Galactic. Okay.
And I mean, that's it.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm gonna go to the gym, put that on.
That's it.
Zone out. Yeah, I'm always trying to, listen to different genres.
I think that you'll love that. I mean, they've got a ton of different influence.
Okay.
And I think it'll be something like, I think when you start listening to it, like, I've never heard anything like this before. I think you're gonna think that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm open, man.
Check it out.
I am open.
It's not a lot of singing, more instrumental.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's cool. Normally when I'm driving, I'm just listening like instrumentals in head, just trying to, keep that creative mind going.
For sure, Galactic's good driving around music.
Ain't gotta tell me twice. How long?
So
you
you're doing
said
all
you've been in the company
doing
for
all
24?
all the dirty work, all the hard work. Just data.
Yeah.
Really just data.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm trying to find this person that acts like this and does this, that pays this, and this and this and this, and then I help them build that through criteria data assets that we have.
Okay. Cool.
So there's that, the marketing standpoint, and then there's also the flip side, which looks like this.
Yeah.
I help clients manage their portfolios.
Okay.
So credit union may have a portfolio of auto loans. They're like, okay, we need to see how this portfolio is doing. And is it trending negative or is it trending positive and all that good stuff.
Okay.
So the data that could be used in the marketing can also be used for risk mitigation. Trying to see they're trying to figure out, is that me?
Please
You know what I
don't
mean?
be me.
It's that in a nutshell.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Not to make it
Everybody with that money.
So it's just that it's a ton of data, and people are just trying to figure out best ways to use the data to make their business more profitable.
Good. Now, do you have any advice on people that's trying to get their scores up?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can help you with that. So the first thing that you want to do is make sure that, if you've got, I'll just give examples.
Okay.
If you've got 3 credit cards with balances on them,
Right.
it's better to have 2 credit cards with balances and 1 with a 0 balance. Start trying to work one of them down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Don't try to knock all 3 off at the same time. Make 1 to attack. Let's see. And the one that you need to attack needs to have the highest interest rate. So whatever your debt burden is, pick whichever debt burden has the highest interest rate to you and get after attacking.
Okay.
And then the other things, they can just kind of sit by the side, manage them, pay them, but the other one is attacked.
Okay.
I'd say another thing you can do, slowly over time, if you have accounts that are over, but you have 0 balances on them, slowly close them. Don't close them all at once.
Okay.
If you've got an old Best Buy account or an old, I don't know, Sears account, or whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. If you don't have a balance on it, get rid of it. But don't get rid of all of them at once. And don't get rid of it right before you're about to buy something. Because it will take your score down in the short term, but in the long term, it will up.
Okay.
And the reason for that is that creditors see that you have less potential to rack up debt. So, for me, it's okay, Brad closed his Best Buy account. Well, Brad can't get spent $4,000 tomorrow on it, so that's less of a risk to me.
Okay.
But you don't want to do that all at once because it looks weird to creditors. You just want to do it slowly. Okay, I'm going to close this account next month, and then 6 months down the road, I'm going to close this account out. 6 months, I'm going to close this account out. Don't close 3 accounts all at once. Your score's going to go down. There's that. I would just say, try to keep your revolving balances as low as you can.
Yeah.
Of course, make your payments on time.
Right.
This is trying to be diligent and, pick one thing at a time to go after. It's hard enough right now for us all to manage our expenses. It's I got 10 accounts. How am I going to get all these balances down? Don't think about it like that. Be okay, that one account, this account, I'm going to get this one down. And once that's over, I'm going to move to the next.
Yeah.
Just trying to compartmentalize your way of thinking around. That's the best thing I could recommend. Of course, as you know, big credit's super important.
Yeah.
As it relates to your finances. So you want to make sure your credit's as good as possible. Subscribe to a Credit Karma. You know that website?
Yeah.
Credit Karma?
Yeah. I got that.
they will provide you information about your score for free.
Okay.
And they are a great partner of ours. They're actually our biggest client. And they're an amazing business. Like, you could feel very safe with giving them your information and letting them provide you with your scores and whatnot. And that, just to kind of stay on top of things.
Yeah.
Always understand where you stand.
Makes sense.
That's it. I mean, it's not like rocket science.
I was about to say that.
It just takes
Time.
diligence.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
And
Attention.
discipline.
Can't forget about things, stuff like that.
Okay. Now, what do you say as far as like utilization, as far as like your credit card? Like, what's the percentage you think?
So, I mean, I don't know if there's a magic number per se. It's just like when a client is underwriting. So, I'll use an example that a client gave me the other day. So they were doing a marketing campaign for a credit card, and they wanted the utilization for their population, their total debt to income utilization. So you add up all the debt that they have on a monthly basis, and then add up their income on a monthly basis. Their total debt compared to that income needed to be less than 55%. So that person needed to have 55% of their income available to receive this all.
Okay.
So I would say maybe like that 50% kind of thing.
Well,
Like, and it's more so, it's not so about utilization in regards to total balances. It's about utilization of your monthly expenses. How much do I have to pay all my creditors every month?
okay.
How much is left over for other stuff? It's that percent. That's the money you got to 5%.
Okay.
No, you don't want to be in a situation where you make $1,000 a week, but you got to pay $990 a week in bills.
Yeah. So
That's a 95% utilization.
Yeah.
You want to be somewhere over around the 50% mark.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, you hear often, as far as like, is there a certain, well, you hear like, of course, pay your credit card on time, right?
Mm-hmm.
As far as like the credit side, they say like paying off your card twice a month is like best for your credit. Does that matter or?
So it depends. In my opinion, I would pay off your revolving things first. Like your auto loan is an installment loan.
Yeah, okay.
That thing's not changing. Realize it. Like, if you don't look at your statement every month, like sometimes you look at that thing and it's gone up a few percentage points. And like over a year's time on $1,000, that's hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's it's something to focus on versus over like double paying an installment loan.
Yeah.
And your interest rate, like on your car loan or on your mortgage, is usually going to be less than an interest rate on a credit card, revolving trade line.
Yeah.
So tackle the higher interest stuff first, like the credit cards.
All right. So when do you feel like, or when is a good time to ask for an is advance the word, or a bigger credit limit?
Well, so
Or what do you think about that period?
I like a lot of times when I get sent offers for a higher credit limit, I decline.
Okay.
Unless I need it. I mean, now granted, over the years, there's been times when it's like, I need it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And if you need it, you need it.
Right.
But if you don't, I would say no, don't do that.
So it doesn't make your credit go up if, okay.
Because what some creditors are worried about is the potential. So let's just say let's just say you got 10 credit cards, and each one has a credit limit of $10,000. That means tomorrow we could throw 100 G's down. Easy, right? If you don't have a balance today, you got a zero balance where we've got 100 G's of available credit to us. That person that's got your auto loan is saying, high risk guy to me, even though you don't have a balance.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you just have 100,000
available.
your name.
Yeah.
And that's not a good example because not many people have
About
$100,000.
Yeah.
To the credit like that. But that's a lot of times they're concerned about that too. So it's not just about the balance that you carry. It's about what could that person do tomorrow if they wanted to, or if they got in a lot of trouble, like somebody has a health problem or somebody gets arrested or whatever the hell it may be.
Yeah.
So that's why it's good to keep your credit. Like if you want to keep those credit limits down a little bit, the folks that are evaluating you are saying, well, he doesn't have a ton of available credit to it, so he can't get himself in trouble. There's something to that.
And then now that one's basically like maxed out.
Yeah. So that's the one to attack.
Okay.
That's the one to get after.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one that gets every extra penny.
Yeah, man.
And the whole authorized user thing, man, I just be careful with that.
Yo, I've learned my lesson. Man. I'm like, man.
But I mean, what you were doing. So I'll tell you this: the newer models, not to get too far into the weeds here,
Okay.
but the newer models that these companies are coming out with aren't even considering authorized user anymore. So in reality, that's not even helping her that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just for what it's worth.
Okay.
The older models, they did. But I'll tell you a funny story. So there's credit cleansing companies out there that help people clean their credit.
Okay.
The way that they helped them do so was they put tons of people as authorized users on trade lines that are being paid on time.
Yeah.
And their credit automatically went up, but they didn't do anything to make it go up. That's what credit cleaning companies do.
Yeah.
So what you guys were doing were what the credit cleaning companies do, which was smart on y'all's part.
Yeah.
But the people that do the scores got wise. If I get on the left lane, that's when I'll cut you off.
Oh, got you. Okay.
The people that created the scores, got wise, and they removed authorized user as part of their criteria. So now they ignore that. So again, not helping your girlfriend as much.
Because people always messing up things, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's people, but I mean, give yourself credit. What you guys were thinking about doing was smart. That was a good move.
Well, I mean, as far as like people that take it, like, like they have things in place and then you what's the word I'm looking for? Abuse it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like how you were saying, you put all the people and they really do no work and so on and so on. So yeah, I was trying to help my boo out. No, I'm like,
it's all good. I mean,
no, I'm like,
but that's the card. That's the one. I mean, like that. I would, if you guys wanted to try to
attack that one.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, that's the plan.
Because your $500 one, honestly, you could probably keep that one maxed out. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's
really the other one, attacking the other one.
I would go after the other one. Because nobody's looking at anybody saying, okay, he's got a 500 card that's full. It's like, that's not.
Yeah. So
everybody's got risk. Credit reports in the world have somebody got a $500 credit card that's maxed out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wish I was
zillion. I wish I was maxed out over this $12,000 one.
I'm like, a gazillion. It's about trying to get that larger one's balance down.
Yeah, man. Oh man. I appreciate the
be careful down here. There's cops down here all the time.
Okay. And I see one sitting right here. Right on the map.
Down here.
And you gotta tell me twice.
There's this right here. It's the high school's Denmark.
Okay.
And they like.
But he's sitting right there. Yep.
There he is.
He said.
Oh. These cops around here in Forsyth County.
Yeah. Don't mess with them.
No. I know a bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
They're former Marines, former Rangers. They are not to be messed with.
Oh yeah, they nasty.
I mean, granted, I will say this, and I don't mean to. I don't hate all cops.
Yeah.
A lot of them are terrible. The ones around here are great. Like they're very friendly. They're just no nonsense.
Yeah.
Like if you do anything dumb around them, they're not good.
Yeah.
They're not playing.
Yeah.
But they're really good dudes. Like the guys that I know.
Okay.
They're not assholes. They don't play. They're military. They're all former military.
Yeah, it's in them. It's in them. It is in them. So get out the car.
But they're good dudes. My wife, she used to be a teacher, and a couple of her teacher friends, their husbands were here. Yeah. I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Okay.
So it's that was one of the things that helped me kind of get away from all that and stay straight, stay calm.
Congratulations on that.
All that. Thanks. 5 years sober in December. How about that? 5 years.
Let me ask a question.
Yes, sir.
How bad did it get?
Very bad.
Okay.
My wife was going to divorce me, and she kicked me out of the house. And I was a mess.
She's like, I need my baby.
I had health issues.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
you got kids?
Yeah, man. I had two little girls.
How old are they?
They're 17 and 14 now.
What was like the relationship with them?
So my 17-year-old, she knows about my alcoholism.
Okay.
She saw it.
Okay.
She saw the bad side of her dad. My youngest did not. She
Okay.
doesn't even remember it. She doesn't even know that dad was an alcoholic.
Okay.
My oldest is so smart and proud and like happy and like she's so cool with where I am.
She like his dad.
We talk about my recovery all the time.
That's so dope.
So she's like, we're good. Like me and her are real good.
That's so dope.
She's really proud of her dad.
That's so dope, man. How did that feel? How did that feel to be able to recover though? Right? Like
amazing. Amazing. I'm such a better person post and during recovery even than I was before I became an alcoholic because of all the coping skills and things I learned during rehab and recovery.
Yeah.
I went to a holistic rehab facility. It was outpatient.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of yoga and artwork and audio therapy. Like we talked about music. Like I'm more of an artsy person. So that holistic art versus faith and religion based recovery is what resonated with me.
Yeah.
And so just learning.
Because you're a creative at heart.
Yes. Yeah. So getting in touch with my creative side, learning holistic coping skills for stress and anxiety, learning I had a lot of trauma in my life, so I had to do a lot of therapy as it related to trauma.
Okay.
I mean, just all kinds of so all the therapy and all the coping skills that I've learned have made me an even better person.
Yeah, and a better father.
Yes,
yeah, man.
So thank you for asking.
Oh, man, of course.